After World War II, Japan faced total defeat and was occupied by Allied forces led by the US from 1945 to 1952. Japan underwent extensive reforms and demilitarization under the Allied occupation. The country recovered rapidly in the 1950s by focusing on manufacturing. It saw rapid economic growth during this period and became a global economic and trade power. Aided by close ties with the US, Japan re-emerged as a major developed nation. After World War II, communism found some support among disenchanted Japanese citizens. However, the occupying US authorities severely cracked down on communist activities and propaganda during their post-war control of Japan. With America's help establishing a new democratic government and promoting capitalism, communist ideology failed to take hold nationally. Japan instead became a strategically important US ally in Asia during the Cold War period. The Japanese Red Army, JRA, was a far-left militant communist organization that was active in Japan from 1970 to 2001. It carried out numerous terrorist attacks targeting Western and Japanese interests. The group's ideology combined Maoism and anti-imperialism. Members rejected modern Japanese society and sought to bring revolution to the country through armed violence. The JRA's most notorious early operation was the hijacking of Japan Airlines Flight 351 in 1970, during which 3 people were killed after a hand grenade exploded. Later that year, they conducted attacks on Tokyo's International Airport and the American Embassy. In the 1970s, the JRA expanded internationally, forging alliances with Palestinian militant groups and participating in several plane hijackings and bombings abroad. Their global criminal actions included the 1972 Lod Airport massacre in Israel that killed 26 civilians. Throughout the 1980s, many JRA members were apprehended for their crimes. However, some evaded arrest and continued planning assaults. In the 1990s, leader Fusako Shigenobu coordinated 3 attacks in France targeting businesses and train stations. She was finally arrested in 2000, leading to the JRA's decline. While the JRA decried violence against civilians, their brutal terrorist tactics undermined their political message and pushed Japan further from communist revolution. Nonetheless, the ruthless group played a unique role in post-war radical left-wing violence within the context of militant anti-imperialist movements worldwide during the Cold War era.